Okay. Okay, it's showing me live. That's great. And I can hear myself. That's even better. Anyways, hey Witchy Peeps, welcome back to another episode of Unboxing Your Inner Goddess. I'm Ember Moon. And tonight, we're going to be cracking right into Ink Eyes Creations June box. This is Dragon Realms. And let's get right into the box, shall we? Alrighty then. Let me scoot the keyboard back so I don't accidentally bop something. uh, it's been a long month. Anyways, the spoiler card. Spoilers on the back. Ooh, I almost looked. Anyways, Ink Eyes Creations box, Dragon Realm, June 2026. An ancient energy stirs from within. Allow your journey to power to begin. Strength, protection, and to reclaim what's yours. The power of dragons is yours to explore. June's Ink Eyes Creation box helps you tap into and work with the primal energy of dragons. And of course, the information card. I love the artwork right there. That's cute. Social media, I totally recommend checking them out. And of course, we got the spoilers on the back, but we're not looking at those just yet, so we'll set those off to the side. Alrighty, and let's get cracking right into it. The first thing off the top, which I can't help but look at the other thing that's in there, we have, it looks to be another altar cloth. Ooh! And what's actually funny is this is perfect timing because tonight is the 15th. No, tonight's the 14th. But next Sunday is House of Dragons Season 3. So that's going to be amazing. But yes, that is gorgeous. I love the different shades of yellows and oranges on that. That's gorgeous. Alright. Set that off to the side. The plastic as well. And we have a little Book of Shadows, little paper for a dragon ritual, dragon magic, and of course a little ritual. That's cute. I love that she's adding these because I've been dying to fill up my Book of Shadows grimoire, whatever you want to refer to, but my little special book. And then we have the wrapping paper. Oh, okay. I already see a couple things that are already intriguing. Set that off to the side so I can fold it up and save it for later. Okay, I'm just gonna start with this because that's cute. Puff the Magic Dragon incense cones. And that's what I'm smelling because I opened up this box to get everything ready and it smells amazing. Does it say? Does it say? Incense cones is raw material dipped in quality perfume. Yes, we already know how to do the instructions. What is the scent? Beautiful fragrances is... It does not say. But that is awesome. Alright. Put that off to the side. And I'm kind of intrigued by this. It has Asian writing on the bottom, so... Oh! Oh! Oh, I love it! gorgeous? Okay. It has a little felt, so I think it might be a little bronze or copper, but it has a little lid. I'll show you the lid in just a second, because the lid even has detail on it. But it has that on it, on the side, and that is the bird, or crane. That is cute. And then on this side, you have a little Asian dragon. And then, of course, a little felt thing to put like little incense cones in. But yeah, this thing is about the size of my palm. That's nice. But the little lid. Remember the birding dragon that was on the sides? There they are again. Hold up. There they are again. Decorating the top. That is gorgeous. And you just plop it right there. And look how tiny it is. Like, it's about my pinky length wide, well, like height wise, with the little leggies. Look at the little leggies. And then no bigger than a 50-cent piece, or about that big. That is cute. I love that. I know exactly what I'm doing with it because yeah, I like dragons. Ooh. Okay. We got a baggie. The baggie has something on it. See, I'm interested in what's in it, but I'm more interested in what's on it. And it's little Celtic swirls, or just swirl pattern, and it's a dragon on both sides. That is so cute. And it's velvet. I love the fact that it's velvet. And what do we have in oh, 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 that is massive. It's dragon glass. Or I think it's, oh my god, I can't think. I think it's obsidian. That's dragon glass. But that is a gorgeous piece. Okay, setting that down. I'll definitely need to find out which stone it is, because I think it might be obsidian. And then, of course, we get the monthly candle. Red. Ooh. Okay. I think I might be smelling dragon's blood, but it's also cinnamony. Like an apple cinnamon. But not too festive apple cinnamon, but more of a, oh, it smells amazing, though. We'll find out what the scent is, I hope. Alright, setting that down. Maybe not on the paper is not a good thing. Okay. And then we have Tiamat Herbal Offering. Tarragon? Tarragon. Tarragon? Uh, chiffon flower? Cardamom? Calandron? Clove, grapefruit, and cedar. It's a little tin. Okay. Oh, it's loose. Ooh. Oh, that smells lovely. We have some loose herbs. Alright, let's seal that back up before I accidentally drop it and spill it all over the place. Because, why not? Alrighty. And then we have oil. Huh. I just noticed something new, and we'll find out what that... I guess because of all the oil and stuff, it makes sense why she would start doing it. Well, yeah, we'll find out from there. But we have another bath and body oil bottle. Does it have... yes, it does have mica. Let me just shake this little fudger up. Ooh! I love that shimmer. Oh, look at that. That is nice. And it is called Dragonfire for power and strength. And it's avocado oil, sunflower oil, grapefruit essential oil, vervain, or essential oil, cedar essential oil, star anise essential oil, cloves essential oil, and mica. I actually do believe that she's switching up her base oil because she usually does with apricot kernel oil, but that is gorgeous. Oh. And we'll set this over here so nothing happens. And then I'll show you what I was just talking about. Let me move its little baggie off. The Eclectic Witch Deck expansion for this box is wrapped up. Alright. Got it. Alrighty then. Alrighty. The first one that we got on top of the deck is dragons. Dragons. Dragons appear across many cultures throughout the world, woven into folklore and myth. Each culture works with dragon energy in its own way. In European traditions, the dragon is often portrayed as the adversarial associated with greed, destruction, and trials to be overcome. In contrast, Eastern dragons are typically seen as wise and benevolent, connecting to nature, balance, and harmony. In other traditions, dragons or serpent-like beings are linked to circles, the underworld, and transformation. In modern witchcraft, dragons are used as archetypal forces representing power, protection, and primal energy. They are seen as gatekeepers, guardians, and watchers of both physical and energetic thresholds. Dragons are also commonly associated with the elements, allowing practitioners to work with different elements aspects of dragon energy within their practice. Alrighty. And then the next one is Temet. Temet I think it's Tiamat. And that's what that card looks like. And it says Tiamat. Comes from the Babylonian creation myth of Enuma, Enuma, Ilish. She is a dragon-like being who represents the primordial saltwater saltwater ocean, and is paired with a APSU. Forgive me if my pronunciation sucks. The fresh water. Together, they produce the first generation of gods. After Apis is killed by one of their offsprings, Tiamat becomes enraged. She shifts from creator to destroyer, birthing monstrous creatures and waging war against the gods. The storm god Marduk ultimately defeats her, splitting her body into two. One half becomes the sky, and the other the earth. Tiamat is both mother and adversary, creator, and destroyer. A complex figure of the primordial chaos and untamed vehement force. And good grief, I am spinning all over the place. She is a powerful energy to work with for deep shadow work, releasing what is no longer in alignment and reclaiming power. She is not a gentle guide, but an ancient, unfiltered force that is not for the faint of heart. And that's her card again. Alrighty. Veles. Veles is a serpent or dragon from Scandinavian mythology. Sometimes depicted as a horned man, he is associated with the underworld, water, and the earth, and is a god of wealth, cattle, and magic. Known as a shapeshifter or trickster, he moves between worlds. Veles is in contrast opposite to Preune, the sky and thunder god. Their conflict is circular. Veles descends into the underworld and steals what is valued, and Preune strikes him down with lightning, bringing storms. Veles represents the unseen force beneath the surface, is also, as well as the subconscious. He is both the disruptor and keeper of the deeper knowledge tied to the material world and its shifting nature. Working with Veles is Veles to access hidden knowledge, navigating shadow work, and understanding the flow of material and energetic exchange. And that's his card. Alrighty, the red and white dragons. Peeps. This is theirs. Alrighty. The legend of the red and white dragons comes from Welsh mythology, tied to Dian's Emeris and later Arthurian tradition. Two dragons fight beneath the ground, causing instability above. Merlin reveals they represent opposite forces. The red dragon symbolizes the native Bretons, and the white one, the invading Saxons. The red dragon ultimately triumphs, becoming a symbol of Wales. In modern esoteric practice, they are sometimes linked with the Chalice Well and the Light Spring. The red dragon, to its iron-rich life force water, and the white dragon to the clear water of spirit and purification. In witchcraft, these dual energies is used to navigate inner conflict, balance opposing forces, and stand in personal sovereignty. And that's their card. Alrighty. Let me get a drink real quick. Oh, it's back here. And it's not as warm as it has been, but it's not exactly cool either. That's why you hear the fan in the back and my cold drink sweating. Anyways, and that's why it's over there and not around here. Anyways, Hydra. That's their card. Well, let's call them there because there's more than one head usually. But anyways, the Hydra comes from Greek mythology, a multi-headed serpent that dwells in the swamps of Lerna, known for its rejuvenation abilities. When one head was cut off, two more would grow in its place, making it nearly impossible to destroy. The Hydra represents problems that multiply when met with force alone, as well as the persistence of what has not been fully resolved. It is a symbol of entanglement, repetition, and challenges that require strategy requires strategy rather than reaction. It embodies the idea that not all battles are won through direct confrontation. There we go. And not in direct confrontation, but through awareness, persistence, and understanding the root of the issue. The Hydra can worked with to identify repeating patterns, addressing issues at their source, and approaching complex strategies or situations with clarity and strategy. And that's their card. Alrighty. The Ouroboros. The Ouroboros is an ancient symbol originating in Egypt and late in Egyptian and late Greek traditions. Depicted as a serpent or dragon consuming its own tail. It represents the circle of life, death, and rebirth, where endings and beginnings exist in one constant loop. Rooted in alchemy and transformation, the Ouroboros reflects the process of dissolving and renewal, emphasizing unity, wholeness, and interconnected natures of all things. It is often associated with the idea that all things are one, where creation and destruction exist as part of the same whole. It also reflects the natural circle that repeats, revealing patterns that makes being recognized and must be recognized and constantly broken. The Ouroboros is used in magical practices to work with circles, releasing what has run its course and supporting transformations and renewal. Here we go again. And then Jormungandr. Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent. The Midgard serpent comes from Norse mythology. It is a massive sea serpent, the child of Loki, cast into the ocean by Odin, where he grows large enough to encircle the world and grasp his own tail. He exists as a boundary, separating the constant, separating and containing the known world. His presence represents the tensions held intention fudge held in place, a force restrained but never removed. Jormungandr is fated to release his grip at Ragnarok, where he and Thor will destroy one another. Jormungandr embodies the invulnerability, pressure, and the limits that define and hold structure together. In magic, his energy can be worked with establishing boundaries, held tensions without collapse, and face circles that cannot be avoided, only understand and endured. And that's his card. Ryuji. Ryuji is a dragon god of Japanese mythology. As the ruler of sea and storms, he's often depicted as a powerful serpent-like dragon who dwells in the underwater palace called Raiju Raijojo. Right. Ryugu hyphen Jo. Ryuji is associated with the tides, which he controls through magical jewels. He is both the provider and the force of destruction, reflecting the unpredictable nature of the ocean. He represents depth, emotional power, and the authority rooted in nature and natural forces. His energy is fluid. It commands movement with intentions rather than restraints. Ryuji can be worked with to deepen intuition, navigate emotional currents, and step into leadership through balance, control, and inner alignment. And that is his card. Alrighty. And then we have Tianlong. Okay. Tianlong is a celestial dragon from Chinese mythology. Known as the guardian of the heavens, he is associated with the sky, clouds, and rain, and is often depicted as a powerful serpent and dragon moving through the air. Tianji, Tailong, Tianlong, maybe, represents divine order, balance, and connection between heaven and earth. His presence reflects harmony within nature, natural and cosmetic systems, where power is aligned rather than forced. He is the protector and stabilizes the force, maintaining structure and balance within the world. Connecting with Tai Long when seeking protection, alignment, and restoring balance brings clarity and high perspective and harmony into your path. Alrighty. And that is the last card of the Dragon Realm Witchy expansion. Well, Eclectic Witch Deck expansion pack. We actually had like a few of them this time. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. I don't think we had 9 since the Viking one a couple of years ago. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Because it was 9 because yeah. Alrighty. And that is everything that was in the box. Of course, we have next month's spoiler, which we'll set that off to the side right here. And we'll get into the review on the back to make sure we have everything. Ooh. Alrighty. And that means I can set this box off to the side. Right there we do. Alrighty. First off, we have the Dragon Magic Altar Cloth. Set your altar space to practice dragon magic with our gorgeous altar cloth. This is a this was designed in-house to help you tap into your magic energy. And I absolutely love this. Alrighty. And then we have the Dragon Fire Body Oil. A unique blend of grapefruit, star anise, clove, and more to warm and motivate you with while giving you a shield of shimmery, fiery protection and strength for your rituals or day. Shake well before each use to release the mica. Rub it into your skin to use it as a body oil or add a few dropperful of ritual bath to a ritual bath before performing dragon magic. And I'll show you that sticker again. Absolutely gorgeous. Set that back over here. Alright, and then we have the Tiamat Herbal Offering. A blend of tarragon, clove, cedar, and more to give as an offering during your dragon magic ritual. You can also burn this, the loose leaf stuff, not the tin, on a charcoal disc as a herbal incense or add a bit to a dragon magic spell bag. Alrighty. And then we have the Dragon Votive. A blend of ginger, cinnamon, and cedar for inner strength, confidence, and grounded protection. Okay, I knew I smelled the cinnamon. Ginger, I should have known. Cedar, that threw me off, honestly, but it smells amazing. Alrighty. Dragon Realm Full Eclectic Witch card expansion. 9 cards on dragon magic and various types of dragons you can work with in your witchy practices. And then we have the Dragon Ritual Mini Book of Shadows page. A complete ritual using your box contents to help you connect with dragon energy. And that is fantastic. And yes, I was right. Black obsidian, also known as dragon glass, inside of a velvet dragon bag. Dragon glass is a name for black obsidian. In popular books and TV shows, Game of Thrones, it is a volcanic glass that is highly protective and can root you deep down into the earth and grounding into the earth for grounding and deepening your shadow work practice with dragons. This thing is gorgeous. Alrighty, and then Mini Dragon Incense Burner. She even calls it cute. This cute little incense burner is a perfect size for cone incense, or it can be used as an offering bowl for your Tiamat herbal offering blend. If your contains a small felt pad inside, which it does. There it is. Oh, it's shiny on one side. Alright. Alright. If yours contains a small felt pad inside, place that under the burner to protect your... Oh, okay. Basically, you take this, you put it into this. That is cool. To protect your surface from the heat. Yay. And then you have the Puff the Magic Dragon Cone Incense. Cleanse your space and set the mood for dragon magic with this fresh incense handmade in India. And that is cool. It's from Kamalan. Anyways, but yeah, that is everything that was in the box today. I absolutely love this. This is a great box. And then tell you for the spoiler for next month's for July's box, which I've already purchased, so I already know the spoiler, but you guys don't. At least not through my video. For July 2026 from Inka's Creation, we have The Witch's Voice. Speak Your Truth. I have already ordered it. It should be coming to me mid-July if everything works out. I hope I have the mental capacity to actually get it done and out of the way. I've actually had this box since technically the post office had it on Tuesday. Wednesday I picked it up, and well, today's Sunday. It's just well, if you guys watched last episode, you pretty much know. So it's just me processing things. But this week has been a little hard. We had Mom's memorial service yesterday, and I just felt like utter shit. So that's all, not only because of the heat and stuff. That's another reason why it's going on 10 our time, and I'm getting this. I'm like, I can't just like not review this box. I need to categorize it, and if it's not for the views of people that actually enjoy watching me, which thanks. This is also me trying to basically have a video record of what I get in boxes. That was the original reason why I started Unboxing Your Inner Goddess on Facebook. And then Facebook did me dirty and deleted all those videos. Yep. Let me just say, I started doing that box, doing the unboxing thing with the August box that year, which that was her first year. This is her 10th anniversary. So I've been doing 12 boxes a year for 10 years. Let me just math that real quick. Because that's 34 is 3 months. Fuck no, I gotta throw my 3 years. And then 68 is 6. And then 102, I think, is 9 years, and then just, yeah. Let me just, that's me figuring it out in my head, but, oh, technology. Let me just check that. 12 boxes each year. Oh, no, back. So times 10, 120. Not bad. I wasn't off, and my brain was like, no, don't do this. Oh. But yeah, 120 boxes. At least this August. Can we just say damn? Yeah, after 120 boxes, if I say that I don't enjoy this box, you know I'm lying. Because, yeah, I love Morgan's stuff, which I will get into that spiel now. Because if you guys like what you see, I totally recommend, with full heart, check out Morgan's website. It's Ink Eyes Creation. I think it's .com still, or it might be .net. I don't know. But yeah, she has a whole store of stuff, and then she has her subscription box. Right now, if you do the one-time purchase or start a subscription with a 1-month subscription, is $35 with free shipping. I don't know about out of country, so, or Canada. So this is U.S. base price. But yeah, if you want to do a monthly subscription, she has 1 month. She has 3 months, 6 months, and I think there's like a 12-month thing. Every higher tier that you, depending on the tier that you choose, the higher ones, you get like a slider discount off. But I still just do the buy one, no subscription, so I don't have the whole, like, of course it bothers my brain because I'm like, am I gonna get the subscription kind of thing, right? That I remember. This is just me. I don't want to, like, contractually obligate myself to one product and have it auto pull, and my brain's like, where did the money go? At least I am fully committed. But yeah. Anyways, I will be hopping off here. You guys have a wonderful night. You guys, let's see. If you're in state, have a wonderful 4th of July. If you're witchy, pagan, have a wonderful Lunasad. No, wait, Lammas. No? No, Lunasta is August. Okay, this is Letha. This is midsummer. Oh my god. I swear my brain, this is midsummer. This is Letha. This is summer solstice. We're getting into pagan summer. But yeah, we're already feeling the heat here. It's been muggy, it's been rainy, it's been hot. Ugh. I don't do well in heat. So it's kind of borderline hilarious that most of the house runs in fans. The only AC area is the bedroom. Which, let's be honest, I would love to lock myself in there, but we got stuff we gotta do. We can't just hold up in the bedroom. But yeah. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful 4th of July. Have a wonderful midsummer. I will see you guys in July. You have a wonderful night or day, whatever time that you're seeing this. Hopefully, everything is wonderful for you. I can't think of anything else, so I will let you guys off and you guys take care.